Hey, I'm Dan Gibbs, Summit County Commissioner here for SCTV 10, here with Mark Inhofe, the Director of Colorado Department of Transportation's Division of Transit and Rail. Mark, tell me what we're doing here.
Hey, thanks, Dan. It's good to be out here. Wish we had a little sun today. We are introducing our Bustang Interregional Express bus service. It'll run from Glenwood Springs here through Vail, Summit County, and into Denver Union Station. We also have routes from Colorado Springs and Fort Collins to Denver Union Station. This is Colorado's first statewide transit service offered by the Colorado Department of Transportation, paid for with state funds. And we are here today for the Maiden Voyage. Our opening day will be July 13th. We're very excited to get the service up and running. We've got very nice buses, as you can see in the background. They're fully handicap accessible, free Wi-Fi, restrooms, bike racks, plug-ins for computers, and fold-down trays and footrests, the whole deal. We stop at Glenwood Springs. Our run will begin with the first Velociraptor trip. We have stops in Edwards, here in Vail, the Frisco Transit Center, the Denver Federal Center, and then Denver Union Station.
Tell us about your role at Division of Transit and Rail. I know it was created under the legislature, and I worked on that bill actually back in 2009. But tell me all the good stuff you do, not only bus services, but how it ties into other transit modes.
Sure. So Dan's referring to the FASTER legislation. Dan was actually one of the bill sponsors when he served in the House of Representatives. So thank you very much. FASTER generates a good funding source for CDOT. $10 million a year of that comes off the top for our statewide transit services. FASTER is the vehicle registration fees that you all pay. At any rate, the Division of Transit and Rail is now 5 years old, and we are integrating this bus service with all the local transit services throughout the state. We also provide funding to local transit entities for regional and statewide projects, also a lot of bus replacement funds. We are doing rail planning for the state if and when we ever can get political will and funding sources. We know exactly where those trains should run, some of them up here into the mountain corridor.
If folks want to learn more about Bustang, whether they're in Summit County or over here in Eagle County, and want to look at the time and how much it costs to get down to Union Station, what's the best website for that?
ridebustang.com. Pretty simple. It's up and running. You can get on there today, find out full schedules, fare structure, the whole 9 yards.
And it's a killer deal. I know from Frisco, I believe it's only $12. So for folks that want to head down to Denver to check out a Rockies game this summer, go shopping, just check out the scene, and then come back later on in the day. Great way to not have to be driving, and just let the Bustang take you, right?
Yep, that's right. And we think with some success we'll be adding more round trips up here to the mountain corridor. So giddy up. Right. Bustang, here we come.
Thanks for being here, Mark, and thanks for delivering Bustang for us in the mountains. I'm here with Margaret Bowes, Executive Director for the I-70 Coalition, at the grand opening of the new Bustang route, which is Colorado Department of Transportation's new bus transportation that will be highlighted up here in the high country. Margaret, tell me about the Bustang and what does it really mean to the high country and I-70 Coalition?
All right. Well, the I-70 Coalition is very much supportive of intermodal solutions. Getting cars removed from the highway during congested times is an important part of our transportation management strategies. And so we're very supportive of any mountain transit between the Front Range and the mountains, and this is an exciting first step. And it's really an advocacy organization, and we advocate for improvements on the I-70 corridor. We try to keep the attention of the state legislature, the Transportation Commission, and our congressional congressional representatives on this corridor, so when there's opportunities for increased capacity and funding, that they keep our corridor in mind.
Great. And you mentioned improvements. I mean, not only kind of expanding and widening the highway, but tell me about some of the other improvements and how multimodal is a part of the solution.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, it's important to get cars off the road. That's one strategy, one near-term strategy that we work on. And so this is just a step to give folks more options in getting between the Front Range and the mountains. And this is a very affordable service, which is another important step. So again, great to see more public transportation along the I-70 corridor, and hopefully this is just the first of many things to come.
And again, we're here at the grand opening for CDOT's new Bustang bus system here in Vail, but for everyone in Summit County, $12 it'll cost you to get from the Frisco transfer station to Union Station. So again, $12 is going to run one time a day in the morning, and then it'll come back, I believe, around 6 p.m. But check out the website or Google Bustang and to hear more about this really unique new transportation option we have up here in the high country.